Hello, my immaculate family. Good to see you guys again. As you can see, we have the immaculate candle going off. The immaculate candle has been through it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You have been wondering if we're gonna send any new ones. This is one that I have left over from the previous immaculate candle, and I just wanted to light it to remind myself of the good old days. It smells so nice, but we'll get some new ones later on, okay? This immaculate candle can symbolize that although we all have our rough patches, maybe our dark side, our dark spots, we all have a lightful purpose. We all have a reason to be, and may it be to shine light, or let it be just to be a sight. We all have some reason to be here. So, without further ado, this is a story time. Welcome. I know the last story time I did was kind of like a blooper, but this is how I met the man of my dreams. And that was supposed to be kind of sarcastic and gross because making this video, I have to admit to myself that I actually like him beyond tolerance, which is big for me because people are annoying and I do not like people. I am a people person and I will help anybody who needs it. But do I want to spend time with people? No. Do I want to be alone all the time? Yes. Do I sometimes get lonely and need a friend? No. But do I choose to have a friend? Yes. Because there are some days where I need somebody to yell at, but somebody who's resilient enough to know it's never going to be that deep. And I'm just starting a fight to spicing up the tension in our lives. But in that regard, I don't start unnecessary fights. That's kind of petty to me. I would rather start things that I know I'm going to win, because why would I start a fight that I'm going to lose? That means I don't have enough information to prove that my side is correct. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the video. So one of my Instagram questions, well, first of all, let's say on Instagram, the highest out of story times, top 10 pet peeves, and then the 2 other closed bracket options, those all got chosen, and Storytime was the top one that was kind of wanted from y'all. Wow, I cannot talk today. But with that being said, the Storytime idea I got from Overlord, one of my followers, one of my from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube followers, one of the most dedicated. Hi. He said that he wanted to know, how I met Mr. Right and what makes him stand out from the other guys and girls, for that being the most broad topic of where I could have divin into, you feel me? So with that being said, that's a long story, and a long story that I'm going to try to keep under 10 minutes just for the sake of y'all do not even stay to watch my entire video. I see the analytics. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. My videos are 8 minutes usually. Why are y'all tapping out so early? Y'all already probably tapped out because I'm at the 3-minute mark. But honestly, we were going to tell people that we met at a wine tasting, like as a joke, because we're both not in any age to drink wine. But we were just going to say that because that would make no sense, and it was just the cover-up story. The cover-up story being the real story. Yeah, we met on Hinge, the dating app. So I had no right to be on that app, but I was extremely bored and I wanted to not necessarily play with anybody's emotions, but I wanted to make friends. I don't do friends, but I wanted to meet people, see what was out there, because I was getting ready to become a full-on lesbian. Yeah, I said it. I was really about to commit just to one side. But I was like, you know what? Let me give these men one more chance. And it's going to be online because I can't stand to be in the same room with them. Let me give them one more chance. Met a few guys. They were all cool. I was talking to a few of them, trying to get to know them. One of them, oh my God, Mr. Clingy. DW, why were you so clingy? Bruh, I knew you for like 3 days and you were on my head. On my head. We were on the phone. I didn't even want to be on the phone with you. I do not like phone calls. And you begged me to call you. You begged me to FaceTime you. You didn't even put yourself on the camera, bruh. I couldn't get out of that situation sooner. Denied, decline, goodbye. Oh, it's not going to work out. Sorry, you are not one of the final contestants. You are not returning to the island. Your boat will be waiting over there. Goodbye. With that being said, the next guy, also a little clingy, but he was cool. He was like, oh, I can't wait to make you my girl. You're just different. You're so exotic. And he wasn't really that weird or like saying those things, but he was of that energy. And I was like, okay, wait. Are you of any type of intelligence? Because I have to be able to do the back and forth with you. If I can't do the back and forth, then there's no reason for us to be going back and forth, you feel me? And he was lacking a little bit of the brain cells, and I was like, I don't know if it's because you don't know English that well, which is not a dig at any type of immigrant or any Hispanic person or any Mexican person. It's just that if you don't know English that well, and I'm a very fluent English speaker, one language speaker, how are we going to do this? And that's not speaking to your intelligence. The intelligence part showed when you were speaking English to me, you were not very cognitively available for memory tests. I mean, I would be like, oh, well, what were we talking about like 2 hours ago? Because apparently you don't remember. He'd just be like, oh, but you're so pretty. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not that cute. Like, I'm not so cute for you to be saying you're so pretty, you're so cute all the time. Like, you can say it maybe once a week and I'll give you the stop, I don't like compliments, because I don't. But if you do happen to give me one and I'm like, oh, don't do it every day all the time, because then I'm like, ugh, who are you talking to? I played 4 sports. I used to be big. I used to be, and now I lose a few pounds. I change my hair up a little bit, and you think I'm just some petite little. Stop it. I will still beat you. With that being said, those guys were not on the table. There was this one guy, he was so my type. He was really cool, and we were really getting to know each other. But I was also on this app trying to get rid of the old flame that I had from work. I had this guy at work who I was really, really interested in, and I was devastated when I found out he decided to go with girl number 2, not me. So naturally I migrated to this app and started adding random people on Snapchat, and this other guy, I met him on Snapchat. And let's call him Jay-Z. So Jay-Z and I were talking on Snapchat for a while. And the guy who didn't speak much English, his name, Alfred. So Jay-Z and I were talking for a little bit, and he was really like my type. The only thing was he wasn't that much taller than me. He was my exact height. And I'm not a height person to that degree. It's just if you're going to be shorter than me, you're going to be a girl, because I only look down to women. But if you're going to be a guy, you can be taller than me, because I'm going to look up to you while I'm disrespecting you and taking you off your patriarchal high horse. You feel me? It just feels more satisfying that way. Whereas women, you can be any height, but my preference is lower, right? I like to look down. So it'd be like that. But with that being said, this guy, he was my height. You know, and he said the N-word a lot. And he wasn't obviously black. So I was like, I'm not really comfortable with that, seeing as I am obviously black. And that irked me, because I had no clue at this point that he was black. So I was like, hey, I have to cut this off. Like, you have said it a few times, and at first I thought I misheard you, but that was just me wanting to believe other things. And I was kind of looking for an excuse at this point. But saying the N-word when you're not black is just nothing I tolerate at all. So I was like, oh, perfect. Just the most obvious reason I could say, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. And then he was like, no. He's like, I'm black. And when I was disappointed to find out that he was black, that's when I was like, yeah, I don't like this guy that much. But I did value his acquaintanceship via Snapchat when I was bored. So I was like, hey, although I said that it was that reason, I just need some space. I don't really see you that way anymore. I kind of want to just be your friend, but it's obvious that you're a little clingy. So with that being said, I'm going to bounce. And none of these guys took that information lightly, despite the fact that I spelt it out for them, and I wanted all of them to be on the same page with me. I was completely honest with my feelings. I told them I was talking to other guys. They were just pressed. All of them pressed. With that being said, these were the 3 main guys I was talking to, because there were a bunch of background people who did not have my attention. Like, there was another girl from work who I was talking to right before the corona thing. There was some guy who I was kind of considering, not really, but like I wasn't physically attracted to him, and I was telling him, hey, if I'm not physically attracted to you, it's not going to be that I'm not going to date you. I just need time to be mentally attracted to you, emotionally, and then physically. The physical will come after. But he was super impatient, and he was really insecure, and I'm very not insecure, so I was like, bruh, I can't hold the weight for both of us. I gotta do me, you gotta do you, but if you're just leaning on me all the time, I'm gonna throw up. Because independence is key. You can't lean on anybody in life, because people will let you down. With that being said, I'm going to stop this video right here. This is Storytime Part 1. I was trying to keep it under a minute. A minute plus 9 minutes. That's 10 minutes. Y'all know the drill. I'm just a little tired right now, but I'm going to throw the next Storytime up, Part 2, in like 10 minutes. I gotta film that one, then I'll put it up. I just don't want these to be too long because y'all's attention span is just so. With that being said, turn on my post notifications. I have a lot of followers from just YouTube putting my page out there, and not, I said followers, I meant viewers, and not my actual subscribers. I got 1,000.2 of you guys, and y'all can't watch the video. Watch the video. Turn on your post notifications, okay? I love you, my immaculate family. Now be better with the support. Like I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye.